at Hikinex, I was actually not in a very good position in my life, especially in my professional and personal life. I just came back here in the Philippines and I was having a hard time finding my place back in the corporate world. It was actually very difficult for me finding a job. I remember sending my resume to a lot of companies and I was rejected a lot. And majority of the feedback that I got was because they found me as someone who is overqualified or underqualified for the position that I was applying for. That's why back then I was actually really struggling and figuring out on where can I position myself in the industry. So anyway, at the same time, I also have a lot of things going on in my personal life that I needed to overcome. And back then, because I know that I am not really getting any younger anymore, I know that I really need to start from somewhere. Um, that's why I remember myself praying a lot to God, asking Him for some guidance, wisdom, help, and a chance. Because I actually just really want to have at least one company who will be willing to take a chance on me, like that kind of chance who would allow me to be able to give a real contribution in their company. Because back then I know and I felt like that is the kind of chance that I needed for me to be able to build myself up again, for me to be able to get to know myself better and develop myself or improve myself so I can be a better person and professional. So, December 2018, that's when I received an a text message from Hikinex. It is an invitation for an interview. And because I applied to a lot of companies, I actually cannot really remember who Hikinex is. So what I did is I did a research. I visited the website. And in the website, I saw the job description of the executive recruiter position. And if I'm gonna be honest, when I actually saw the job description, it intimidated me because I don't have any US recruiting experience. So I was not really sure if I am qualified for the position. And at the same time, back then, I'm still dealing with my low self-esteem, insecurities, self-confidence. I have a lot of self-doubts on myself. But anyway, despite feeling like that, I decided to accept the interview invitation. So I went to the interview. I took the chance. And in my surprise, I actually got the offer. Um, and I was hired for the job. And that's how I actually started my career here at Hikinex. But you know what is interesting? So after everything that I've been through, applied to a lot of companies, um, when I started, when I finally started working here at Hikinex, I actually thought that I won't be able to last longer than 2 weeks. Because I didn't expect that that I will be having a hard time adjusting with the night schedule. At my very first week, I got sick. So if you have anyone here, especially our new hires who is actually currently struggling with the night schedule, trust me, there's a very high chance that you'll be okay. Because looking back, I really thought that I won't be able to last longer than 2 weeks. And now, like, I can't believe that I've worked with Hikinex for more than 2 years. So, if some of you will be asking me what made me stay, if I'm also going to be very honest, I have two main reasons why I stayed initially. So first is because of course I needed a chance for me to be able to start again. And then second was I love the idea that we are only going to work for 5 days. For my previous work experiences, and I know that here in the Philippines, we have a lot of companies who ask their employees to work 6 days a week. So 5 days is actually like a vacation. Like I love the idea. I love the idea of us working 5 days a week and we have 2 days off. So yeah, but as months goes by and I get to learn a lot about the business, the services, the clients, and the people that I'm working with, I found a lot of deeper reasons why I wanted to stay and grow in this company. And if I'm just going to pick my three top reasons, that's actually going to be because of the people, growth, and hiking extension. So maybe some of you might ask, people why, growth how? Um, Working in this company for more than 2 years, I'm very grateful that I was able to work, and not just work, but also get to know a lot of people, from the internal employees to the candidates up to our clients. I really learned a lot from them. I was able to witness a lot of people who always do a lot of things that is outside their comfort just for the betterment of their coworkers or employees or their clients. I was actually also really inspired by a lot of leaders who are doing tough, or who are choosing to make those tough decisions just to make sure that the employees under them will grow. I also really appreciate a lot those people who always choose to give chances to others, even though those people are taking those kind of chances for granted. Um, like this little act of kindness and professionalism inspires me and motivates me to be a better person and professional, so I can also be equipped to help my coworkers, my colleagues, while the company is growing. And then for Hikinex mission, I guess all of us here in this company already heard Andy's speech about Hikinex mission, bringing the third world into the first world, which means bringing the Philippines into the first world. If you're going to ask me, I actually don't know on how are we going to do that in just one lifetime, because I feel like there are so many things that needed to be changed, and I feel like we might need more than one lifetime. But I can also be wrong, like 100% wrong, because I still want to believe that anything is impossible and we need to have faith. So anyway, even though I'm not sure on how Hikinex will do that, just the idea of us being able to give that kind of financial security or job or and career opportunity to our fellow Filipinos is actually really, really amazing. This mission changed my perspective that what I'm currently doing now is not just a job, but we have a sense of purpose. And seeing everyone in this company who is actually working hard together for the same purpose confirm that actually we are never too small to make a difference. For in my stay in this company for 2.5 years, I learned a lot. I learned to always choose and decide to be the bigger person, to always be the bigger person in any situation, so I can actually be able to make a sound and fair judgment and decisions. Um, I also learned that it's very, very important for us to work with integrity, because doing this is actually connected to trust. I also learned that judging people is very easy, but understanding them all the time is really, really hard, because understanding will require us to have empathy. And I remember I saw this message in my social media a few days ago. It says there that with empathy, this is actually the highest form of knowledge, because this will require us to suspend our egos to be able to live in another person's world. So that's why it's hard. So anyway, I would like to share more about the learnings that I have here at Hikinex, but I would also like to take this opportunity to thank everyone in this company, from my fellow recruiters, team leaders, to all the managers and other employees from other departments, especially to our management, Justine, Andy, and Camille. I would like to really say thank you, and I'm very, very grateful for all the opportunities that you have given me. Thank you for allowing me to learn from my own mistakes and be able to be the best version that I can be. Thank you for having my back, for all the shortcomings that I have, and for always mentoring me and giving me those kind of advices and suggestions, so I can be a better help and leader to the people that I am working with. For all the recruiters, thank you so much for always working so hard and for trusting me. And we've been through a lot. We had a lot of crazy times, good times, down times. Hikinex will always have a special place in my heart because I felt like this is actually one of the places where I really grew up a lot. So I will continue praying for everyone's success, for Hikinex success, and I am really genuinely excited to see what are the things that this company will accomplish in the future. Thank you.